Today we're taking a look at these NCAAF matches, which are happening on Friday, September 2nd, 2022, and giving you our match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 360 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Illinois versus Indiana. I was very impressed by the Illinois Fighting Illini in Week 0-0 against the Wyoming Cowboys. They finished the game with 38 points and 477 yards of total offense. They were moving the ball through the air and on the ground, as I see them switching up their attack to keep the Hoosiers on their toes when they are on defense. Indiana's defense was also horrible last season, as they continued to get gashed by their opponents. The Hoosiers gave up 384 yards of offense per game, as the Fighting Illini are going to have multiple opportunities to score throughout this game. Tommy DeVito and Chase Brown carried their offense last week, as I wouldn't be surprised if they went off in this one again. Indiana also gave up 33.3 points per game. This was the most in the Big Ten, as I don't see their upgrades completely changing this team. They still have a long way to go, and I love the way the Fighting Illini looked against Wyoming. I understand that they are a weaker opponent, but the offense was humming and they were putting pressure on the opposing quarterback. They will do that again in this one, as Illinois will be able to keep the Hoosiers off the scoreboard for the majority of this game. Pick the Illinois Fighting Illini and take the points, +3. Illinois showed the ability to score the ball, as they were able to put up 38 points last week against the Wyoming Cowboys. Looking at last season's numbers, Indiana's defense is not going to be too hot, and that means good ability to put up points against them. Looking at the Indiana offense, it is extremely difficult to prepare defensively for them, and having this in the first game of the season can surprise the Fighting Illini defense and put up some points. All in all, go with over 45.5 points in this game as well. Our total pick is over 45.5 points. TCU versus Colorado. It seems unlikely Colorado is going to get things turned around under Dorrell at this point, as the program continues to struggle both on the field and in recruiting the last several years. While Dykes has a lot to prove here, his offense can still put up some major production, and Colorado doesn't have the weapons to keep up. The air raid offense worked well for Dykes at SMU, and while things get harder in the Big 12, there's a good amount of talent left on a TCU unit that averaged 6.4 yards per play to rank 12th in the nation last year. Duggan averaged 9 yards per attempt, while also doing damage with his legs. Morris showed some great accuracy in his time under center, and don't be a surprise if Miller has a huge season after piling up 7.5 yards per carry in the number 2 role a season ago. Colorado meanwhile was in the bottom 5 nationally with just 4 yards per play, and neither option at quarterback inspires much confidence. This won't be an easy road game, but TCU will slowly pull away as the Buffaloes won't sustain enough drives. Our team pick is TCU -7.5 points. The Horned Frogs averaged 28.7 points per game last season. They do a great job running the ball and will have a better passing game than they did last season. The Buffaloes struggled defensively last season against the run and pass and lost some of their best defensive players, so expect the Horned Frogs to put up close to 30 points on them. The Buffaloes averaged 18.8 points per game last season. Even though they will struggle again this season, they have a lot of experience at the receiver position and a quarterback with a big arm going up against a secondary that gave up close to 300 yards per game last season and will score enough points to push the score over the total. Our total pick is over 55.5 points.